Hello, George. Right, so this morning and afternoon's jobby is a walk over to Sincil Bank for 2 cubic 08 and 1 cubic 86. Both are running, oddly enough. And we're just going to see, like, how many people we can get in a general walk with me sorts of session before we get there. And then work from it, essentially. So we are slightly earlier than previous, but I suppose we can test the waters and see who's around at this time point. So if you want to pull up Google, I don't know about trains, if you want to track us, pull up Google, and we're roughly in the centre part of the high street where the KFC is. So if you want to Google that and follow us up towards Sincil Bank, you might as well. At the same time, load up the timetable and links. This used to be an old chippy. It's been gone years. Many years, in fact. At least 5. We are now at Bootham Avenue. Well, there's the stop where most buses wait time. This side's a funeral directors, a charity shop and a gambling area. Betfred. So if you're wondering at what point we'll actually arrive, probably about 15 to 20 minutes. This rule should apply everywhere. No excuse. Unless you've got a perfectly legal valid one. Most people ain't. Because it's 99% of people that don't have a valid excuse over the old population. No mask, no service, off you fuck, bye Felicia. Yeah, host quality, because today you're not off the pixel, at least yet, unless this falls flat on its face. You're currently coming straight off the 8 Plus. Hello everyone who's joining. I said probably about 15-20 minutes till we get to where we're going anyway, but I thought I'd try pop a walk on my stream and just see who'd be interested. I know that strange sitting and smiling guy did a couple of recorded videos like this, but well, for those interested, the high street's just going down. I can see it from back up here. Used to be a part of the Salvation Army at the back, it's now a private car park. The Tiny Tavern. Something that's been closed for years. The Collective. Something that we're broken into. Rip Coral, oh yeah, it's back that way and it's fucked. After I walk past something, I completely forget about it. Hey up. The Medina used to be a bike store. That went. Hollywood Beauty Salon used to be a charity shop. At least I have less phones than you have drugs, mate. I think I won that one. How far's a level crossing? Google it. If Sam from Rugby's here, then he'll know. I don't know if he's about. I haven't really seen who's joining. Yes, rugby ball. Right, the 11:27 London North Eastern Railway service to Peterborough's just leaving. Ah, shit. There we are. The batteries have stayed down, probably. No, they've gone up. As we approach now is where St Mark's level crossing used to be. Springbok Computers, your local diagnostics centre, wish pickup and repair store, and you can get a lot of stuff below the price that Matt asks for in the store. Didn't think you could do that, did you? Say, for example, something's 120 in there, it'll possibly knock it down to 75 for you. Yet he was asking 120 in the first place. Right, here's your side of St Mark's level crossing, which was actually, let me get over the road. This side, where the magistrate's court is, that was the signal cabin, which was sat on the right side of the level crossing. Here's Argus and the old St Mark's building, closed, waiting for something else to move in. Right, hang on, let me pick out a mask and I can cover my sen up because it's going to start getting busy now. Let's go. Sod it, I won't brand myself, I'll wear my East Midlands Railway one. Argus, they moved down a couple of streets. I say a couple of streets, that's a lie. They've moved on to Tritton Road, an area we're yet to actually cover on a live. We'll probably do it one day. But this one is just so I'm not having to video at the same time as getting the 950 and a pair of tractors. If I can do it this way, I can cheat system. Get my other phone back out again. Wherever I put it, there it is. Right. JD Sports, yeah, they're open but currently closed. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk straight over to Sincil Bank and not fart about. We're going to go this way. because I covered this area yesterday, which you'll see next Wednesday and next Thursday. Because the videos are already up, ready to go. You're in London, Dre? Okay, Jack. Right, I've had a bit of a thought. So after the 2 test trains have gone, we'll get under Pelham Bridge at Pelham Street Junction and then see the East Midlands Railway Grimsby Newark at about 12:20. So are we so far with this anyway? Has it gone shite? Has it completely fell and you're just talking to yourself with nothing in the background? What's happening? So platform 1's busy at Central Station. I see a 156 at the very front of the platform, the direction we're going. 156 and 1154 Doncaster. So from very clear on platform 1 is an East Midlands Trains class 158 and an East Midlands Railway class 156. Don't know if it's native or not, we'll go have a look later. Right, so the first one we're going for is currently over at Ralston. It'll be in about 15-20 minutes. I can just do this with the 11:38 for Sheffield. Right, now we can proceed as normal. Wasn't going to put the camera up while there was a family walking in front of me. It wasn't very nice. I think I'm there. I can't see no vehicles around me that want to come this way. So we're going to get going. Right, so we started Dixon Street about 16 minutes ago. It didn't take us too long. Just long enough to be a bit of a push. Diverted traffic, go crossways. From my place, it takes about 45 to 50 minutes to walk up here. And I wasn't really going to come out today. Or at least to stream anyway. So there's where the old level crossing was down here. Before Pelham Bridge were built in about 1958, I think it was. Something like that anyway. Then that was closed and the bridge was opened. To cut across the railway at Pelham Street Junction. Hang on. Someone messaged me, so I had to go back to that. Right, well, the van here that previously had all the barriers and that's gone. Don't know where they're from, like, and I don't know where they go after they've been taken away. Right, hang on, I'm going to stop for a minute, means I've got time, and just do a general pocket check for gubbins. If I've lost anything, it's too late to go find it now. Key, headphones, block, other mask, yep. All present and possibly correct. It's in a bit of a tangle with my lead as well. There we go. So I'm charging my other phone, that's why you're not on it. I don't want to drain my booster block out. Its own base Lincoln knocked down, yeah, you saw it in one of the streams before. It was the second live, it was the first live in we went round that way. Remember it opening East West Link Road on the 18th of November 2016. Yeah, we've arrived. Next here is 2 Quebec 08 from March to Derby, then 1 Quebec 86 from March to Derby. 2 on them. Yeah, we'll stay on for the rest of it. Saved me doing a video, doesn't it? I was only like a week ago on a video. I'll stay this side for now. I'll figure out as we go along. The next train's over at Metheringham. So what I'm going to do is keep back over on the pavement out of the way. Down the very end of the road here is where you get to the recycling centre and the bus depot and the end of the Tampa siding. Go on Google for that. I ain't going to walk up there. It'll take forever. Didn't take a thousand hours. Took us about 20 minutes. 229J. Yeah. For like unofficial information. What's happened with 2P72 at Lincoln Central then? He should have left a minute ago. I think he might have been pulled. Okay, bye then. Thanks for joining. Hope you're well. Wait, you've already gone. Get that up in the background. Map ready. Who's messaged? I can't spell. I'm doing things one-handed. Send. Right, who said things? So I've not been looking. What time will you see the 950? Pull up the real time and look up Pelham Street Junction without a signal number on the end of it. Because then we'll head there after we've seen them both for 2T40. I'm out for the test trains, he says. Yes, I am. Right, so first one about 11:49 in about 8 minutes' time. Will be the 9:50, which wants to stop on the Down main line at Lincoln Central, but will potentially just run straight through and head up to Newark Northgate to turn around, then come back again, and then it'll go off to Sleaford again. Last time this ran, it was pulled at Swinderby, turned around at Pyewipe Junction and fucked off to Grantham. What will happen this time, because it's the same run, just slightly earlier in timetable, will this one also turn at Swinderby and fuck off to Grantham? But to have both running is like a magical mystery story. I know what's running both on them. But I'm not going to spoil that, even though it's a set we've seen about 14 times. I need to update this title now. What's the date? The 6th, isn't it? Yep. Oh, fuck off, pedo man. That Jamie's transport hub is known to authorities. He lost his job at Poneland for nonsense over a child. That's no word of a lie, that's directly what he told us. Right, so that's been dumped off and just left there. So what's happening with him? He's gone off the screen. So unless that's just a general route error and he's further along the line, yeah, he is. Right, so the map froze up again then. Right, so we've got about 5 minutes until the first one will be here, which will be 9:50. Then the 37 pair is currently waiting outside of Sleaford. Usually run early and be here in the next 10 minutes anyway. So we've got a bit of a wait between them. But nothing too heavy that we can't handle. Potentially. We should see, what did you say, 5B82, we'll see that pulling into the yard, and then we'll get 2T40 over at the junction. Then I might just leave this there and get back home again, I'm not sure. I've not got any plan, and I've already got videos at least till next Thursday. So, at least I don't have to work for 3 days next week. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Can't win in this bloody society. But the compilations will continue at least until the end of June. Should we go down now? What do you mean go down now? It's not that flipping close. Well, it's probably about 3-4 minutes away. We could down incredibly late. I wasn't once before and the drone was already at the bloody protecting signal. That was, I think, just in the last video, were you? Right, anyone else got timetables and maps and shit, or is it just me? Hello, Race Roberts. Yeah, I'll just get these next bunch, then head back home. Now I can keep getting one of the next compilations saved and ready to go sometime next week. Or ready for sometime next week, even. I thought we'd go after we stepped into our approach berth. There's a second one. Sleaford North Junction now. These are about 20 minutes away then. As they usually be a lot earlier. I can't even read your message. I think it says useful if this fence was replaced. I should load the stream in the background, shouldn't I? So I know what's happening. Yeah. Step 2231. Don't think so. I'll get 2T40 around at the junction and then head back home. I'm not sticking out too long. There's no real point. Okay, time is slowly coming on to 11:49 on Saturday the 6th of March 2021. This will be the 11:53 Network Rail service and march to Derby. Or at least one of them. Another one in about 20 minutes time. Ooh, that was completely off angle there. What month did I say? Didn't I say March? Ah, fucked it then. Here we are. We're quick. This is one of today's test trains. We've got another shortly. There we go. So he's going to stop at Lincoln Central. So I'm going to change size, ready for 3709 and 175 in 20 minutes time. It's the same bunch that's always on this pissing thing. No, you're not rich. Nobody is, Jack. Because nobody's allowed to be these days, because as soon as they get rich, they get fucking robbed. Well, I'm not joking, that's reality. Since some people get rich, they get robbed almost immediately. No, there was a reskin for the 152, but I don't know where it's gone these days. It probably disappeared. Got removed because it was shite. I don't know what happened, honestly. Next is the next one, which is over at Roskington. What was else for review? A lot of things are. Mind you, all comments are these days until further notice. I can't be asked to keep deleting spam every 5 minutes. That was a bit quick. I thought it was going to go into the wall. Right, you know what? I think I'm just going to call this stream here. Not because of spam, it's because I just want to get off really at the minute. So we've seen 950, that's all we really need to see anyway, because the 37p we've seen before. So I'm going to just slowly walk away. And if I walk away, I don't know, I might be alright. Because at the moment, I'm starting to get my occasional sickness that comes up every now and again. And like, I don't know. Sometimes I can get over it, sometimes I have to run away immediately. But that's what I'm going to do, is slowly walk over towards the central bus station. Then you can see that area before we get gone. So we didn't see much, but this has been going on over half hour anyway, so you saw something. No, there's nothing else we're going to see. I'm going to start heading off. I say you saw the 950, and that's better than nothing really. I don't know what you're saying, and I don't care. So, right there's Pelham Street Junction behind that. As I say, I'm going to start leaving. Right, so as we end off, because I'm starting to get my sick spell that comes every now and again. I'm going to start leaving before something happens. But the video later on at 6 PM today is just a recap of the 26-minute closure we got in full, unedited, from December 2019. The next story episode's Monday, and that'll go on at least until further notice, until I get to the end of 2020. Need to do both Dramageddon caps yet. What I might do is mix them in. Welcome ratings are private because they're constantly being botted by outside sources. That being the Dramageddon groups who can't shut their mouth. Plain and simple, really. Last time my ratings were completely public was 2015. Since then, people have been botting them like constantly. Like, there's some general video from 2016-17 that like wasn't anything of interest anyway, but it's been spam disliked, so there's nothing in there that was good or bad, for fuck's sake. But there we go. I suppose we're back on when people start behaving and stop paying for services that they don't know how to use properly. Let's get up the bridge. So 9:50 went. He's now making his way up to Newark. So then come back in a couple of hours. Front of one's 156902. 3's 800-201. Right, I've got an idea. If you're going to post numbers, do it via Discord for safety reasons, of course. Otherwise you'll get some cunt spamming a number you don't know. One for 8770 on platform 1 there. Right, I've had a thought. This could work better. What I'm going to do is, when I get down these stairs, head off and then possibly join back in about an hour's time, so you can see the 37s then. So you can see what they're doing in between now and then I get them again later. Would that be any use? But anyway, I'm going to head off now and probably pop back later. Thanks for joining.